What in the world, Bo? For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that love to sit around and talk about sports. You yourself could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us, and I definitely and greatly appreciate it. First of all, if you're going live I'm sorry, if you're watching the show after we've gone live already, make sure you put a what in the world Bo in the comments. Also, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. We'll definitely and greatly appreciate it. You hit that like button, I promise you we'll dance at your wedding one day. What, Bo? Let me tell you something, man. First of all,
What in the world, Bo?
wait a minute. Y'all hear that? What?
What in the world, Bo? It's your girl, Big Low Country.
It's your girl, Big
Y'all
Low.
can't see me, but I'm doing all the hand movements and stuff.
Okay, you let me see you doing, but I see if I can
What in the
mirror.
world, Bo? It's Big Low
She
Country.
doing this. She doing this. That's what it is. It's like you gotta keep it compact. Man, boy, let me tell you something, boy. First of all, the only thing New Orleans owes us is a win. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that the city of New Orleans owes us. After this weekend, Bo. We got in on Saturday morning, well, Saturday midday, went straight to the parade that's going viral on Twitter. On Twitter. That's going viral on Twitter. And it's one of them situations where man, I did not know Saints fans were so passionate about people doing parades in New Orleans. So it's been a pretty busy 48 hours for us. We ended up coming to the game today, and I mean, we were definitely thoroughly disappointed after our Atlanta Falcons ended up losing to the New Orleans Saints 20-17. But we got to come on. We got to come on here and talk about it. I already been on Big Q show. I was at Big Q show at the stadium. We put out the reaction video, but we got to have the coaches meeting to sit down, talk about this thing, and break this thing down. I done had so many people DM me saying, "Hey, Big Low, what's up with Cool? Cool ain't cool no more." Like I did that, Coach Ron.
Yeah,
He ain't cool no
that
more.
was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. So everybody's asking about that. People are asking questions about Jimmy Lake. Why did Valdez Scantling just go off and running up and down the field on us, looking like Valdez Scantling from 8-9 years ago? And people are just saying, "Hey, like, what's going on with the play calling and things like that? Is Kirk Cousins legit?" And so, I mean, of course, we had to come on and have the coaches meeting. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing off the right way. We ain't finna pull no punches. It's this game Cool's fault. Like let's go ahead and jump on into it. Is this game Cool's fault? If you feel like this game was Cool's fault, put a one in the chat. If it's a situation where you don't think it's Cool's fault, put a two in the chat. I just want to know what y'all thinking. Why they're putting that in there, Coach Ronnie? What you thinking, baby? You think
uh, okay, so in the preseason, Koo was looking a little shaky. He was looking a little shaky in the
Baltimore
preseason.
game? Yeah.
So, but you give him the benefit of the doubt because Koo has kicked so many game-winning field goals, some from great distances. But this season, there have been flashes of him being unable to complete field goals, sometimes point afters. So I don't know if this I'm at the point now where I'm questioning, is this the sign that his foot is done, like he's done?
His foot is done. That's the first time I've ever heard referred to that manner. Is Cool's foot done? Um, Coach Roddy, I definitely agree with you. And the thing is that it's one of those situations where every time someone talks about Cool and everybody talks about whether or not he's done, or is it one of those situations where you know is he just going through a rough patch? Everybody always brings up what he's done in the past and the big kicks that he's made for us in the past.
Yeah.
Even the people that were great, the best,
Hmm.
they fade out eventually.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is that where we are though? How do you know? Like, how do you know when you're there, when you're at the fade, and this wasn't just a couple of bad games or the yips or something?
Well, I'm part of the excuse me, I'm part of the crowd that says why wait and find out?
Oh.
I'm it's a situation where it's like I don't believe in waiting to watch your decline.
Oh boy.
I feel like it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I feel like it's sad to stay here and watch you go down gradually. We don't need an old Yeller story.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's one of them situations where it's like, hey, you're starting to show decline. This is NFL, which stands for what's the NFL stand for, Coach Ron?
Not for long.
Hello. It stands for not for long. So it's one of them situations where I'm sitting here thinking like, hey, in this game, Koo missed 3 field goals. Yes, one was blocked, but if he had less trajectory on it and lofted it up
Yeah, it
more,
would seem. It felt like the angle was really
yeah, it
low.
wouldn't have gotten blocked.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then it's one of them situations where the one he just completely shanked it, and the
Mm-hmm.
other one it hit the goalpost. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here like, hey, why sit around and wait? Excuse me, you got 159, or I don't know how many Division I college football teams you have, but every one of those teams has a kicker.
Goodness.
Boy,
You ready to get rid of him like that?
I mean, there's someone out there right now that's kicking that can kick the ball, especially better than Koo has kicked these last 2 weeks. Because if I'm not mistaken, did he miss kicks last week?
Did he?
I believe he did. I mean, you know how we do. We go on a week by week basis, and you tell me all the time, the old coach has a hard time remembering things. But coaching staff, y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Didn't Koo miss kicks last week as well?
Mm. Yeah, they'll tell you in the chat.
Okay, nah, he didn't miss any field goals. He went 3 for 3 for extra points.
Okay.
But I mean, if we look at him for the season, let's take a look and see what he's looking like for the season. Man, he went 1 for 4 today. That is, oh my goodness. He's 16 of 20.
He's 16 of 20
He's
for this
16 of 20
season.
for this season. So it's
And that
one.
counts today or that does not count today?
Yes, yes. Well, does it count today?
It couldn't be. That means he would have only missed one.
It said he's missed more than that.
Outside of today, if it's 16 for 20.
Yeah, because
So that
Tampa
must,
Bay, he went 3 for 5.
yeah.
And then the other Tampa Bay game, he went 1 for 2.
It's 3.
That's 3. And then Seattle game, he missed a field goal. So yeah, so
So that
that's
does
the
not
4.
count today.
That doesn't count today. So if you add today, that means that he's
7 of 23.
17 or 23.
17 of
Yeah, it means
23.
he's 17 or 23. I mean, that's not good. That's not good. If you talk about making Super Bowl runs and winning Super Bowls, and you're preparing this team on every aspect, and I mean, we're going to get into the offensive and defensive side.
74%.
74. That's not. I mean, come on, come on. It's one of those situations where like we seriously have to consider, moving on. But let me go ahead and see what everybody else in the chat is talking about. Big John Higgins in here says the kicking on the team doesn't have uh, he doesn't have but one job. Dang, Big John. Big John was so mad he said, "I'm not even coming in
Yeah,
the chat."
he was like, I'm not coming to chat. I just
Big
wanted
John.
to say 3 or 4 things about how this sucks, and I'm going
And
home. I'm
gone.
logging off.
Daggone. Bernard says, "What in the world, Bo? What's going on, fam?" Joseph says, "What in the world, Bo?" He says, "Rise up." He just spelled it wrong. Wallace Smith, he says, "Rise up to fall down." Now, this isn't our Wallace Smith. I just want to let y'all know this isn't ours.
Oh, this is one that hasn't been here the past 7 losses that they've had in a row.
Yeah,
but all of a sudden he shows up
he
today.
been here last
Was
2
he
months.
here when they lost earlier, or they just show up when they win?
Yeah.
Okay, they just show up when they
He
win.
had been here last 2 months. All of October, he wasn't here.
Well, while you're here, be sure to thank Koo for y'all win.
Make sure you thank Koo for your win. Send him a bag of oysters. Send him something. Send him something. Wallace says, "Rise up to rise up." He says, "Big Q told you we was going. Told you that y'all was going to lose." He says, "Rise up again. Rise up. Rise up. y'all should have beaten them Saints. That's what he said.
Jerry G said, "Cool that."
Cool that. Wow, Jerry. Wow.
That is not inaccurate.
Wow. Richard Drake says, hey, Bo, cool, he be out there drunk. Dang, go. Molly Mall says, how y'all doing, Falcons fan? Goodness gracious.
Molly Mall came out of hiding, too.
My mom came out of hiding,
We've
too.
missed you for a minute, too, Molly Mall.
Man,
Where you been?
Man, we've been all out, Lake Pontchartrain, everywhere else. You went out there to the Levies looking for Molly Mall. We couldn't find them. Dre, Justin, they feel like this was on cool. Jerry, he even agrees. He feel like this was on cool. Shouts out to you, Jerry. Yeah. So I said put a 1 in the chat if you feel like this game was on cool. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel like it wasn't. I don't feel like this game was on cool. I feel like this was a complete team loss.
Yeah, it wasn't just him.
Yeah, it wasn't just him. I mean, it's like whenever you play a bad team, you still have to play, you still have to play the kind of football that translates and, everyone does their job. The fact that we gave up those points, those 17 points in the first half, that definitely hurt us. We had, Marquez Valdez Stanley, the man has 3 names, and shoot, he he was finna have 100 yards for every name that he had because we doggone we just couldn't stop him. So I mean, with that being said, I can't say that this game is just on cool, but is Cool concerned? He definitely is, and we definitely need to figure out what we're gonna do about that situation. Also said sad day today, man. Boy, it's look. At the end of the day, I know a lot of Saints fans coming in here. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. I know that a lot of Saints fans are in here. Thank y'all for coming and joining us, first of all. And look, I mean, it's a situation where we ain't backing down. It's still rise up. It's still a situation where next year we'll probably come back and do another parade. To be completely honest with you, we're still enjoying the lead in the NFC South. I just went downstairs a while ago. Coach Ron in Detroit is getting blasted.
Who are they playing?
The Houston Texans.
Oh, the Texans.
They getting drugged. It was like 23-7.
Mm.
Yeah, it's hard times for Detroit. So it's one of them situations where, I mean, I feel like the Saints, they came in, they were on a high horse. You can feel that there was a different type of energy in the stadium. Everybody was glad that man, I forgot Dennis Allen. Yeah, Dennis Allen. Everybody's glad that I think Q said his animal is a spirit animal is a weasel. They're glad that Dennis Allen no longer there, and
they showed the interim coach on the head, the board before the game, and he got a resounding applause and cheers from the clap from the crowd.
Ovation.
Basically.
Standing ovation. Derek Carr, I'm pretty sure he's in a little bit more favor in Saints land because whenever he got introduced,
whenever they introduced him, he got some cheers, but you could hear some of the boos.
It was more boos than cheers.
I don't know if it was more, but you definitely could hear some boos.
It was more boos than cheers. So, as a matter of fact, it's bad whenever your quarterback isn't the last person introduced, right? Like your quarterback should be the guy that rallies everybody. Nah, it was Alvin Kamara. That goes to show what they think of Derek Carr. He's out of there.
Yeah.
He's go. Karen says, hey, Big Low and Coach Ronnie, way to represent in the toilet dome for all the dirty birds. Disappointed in the loss. Hopefully, I'll feel better tomorrow. Koo is an easy target, and he deserves. Is that Bell? Is that Bell?
Yeah, but that's more Bell like hey.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she meant to type something else.
Yeah, probably a typo. But yes, I mean, like I said, it's a situation where, yes, he definitely struggled today, but I can't put this whole loss on him. But like I said, moving forward, there's definitely some things that we're going to have to consider as far as the kicker. Mom Ties TV says, I'm sorry that the Falcons team just ain't it. If we want to be honest, we can't compete with the best of them. But the thing is that excuse me, the Saints weren't the best of them. That's the thing. It's like it's not a situation where we can't compete with the best of them. The Saints were just on a high after firing their coach. At the end of the day, let's keep it a book. The Saints were on a high after firing their coach. They fired Dennis Allen, and I think someone put out the record. I believe on Facebook or Twitter, since 2020, the record that interim coaches have their first game coming back. Well, I'm sorry, their first game after the head coach got fired, and it was like an 80%.
80?
Yeah, 80%
Okay.
win percentage. So, with that being said, everybody kind of shows up and shows out. I remember whenever we fired Dan Quinn, Raheem Morris came in. I was like, "Oh man, dang, Coach Heem, you looking good," And then it's kind of like that song Coach Ronnie be singing all the time. True colors, the true colors. I see your true colors.
You better sing.
Shining through.
You better sing.
I see your true colors shining through.
Speaking of which, the girl who sung the anthem today at the Saints game, she was killing it.
She was
killing it. You are too. Your singing reminded me of that.
Oh, so it reminded you of that? You like how I broke it out a little bit?
Yeah.
You remember that dude on American Idol? Like it was like the first and second season. He say every time he got finished singing, yeah. You remember that?
Hold on, your cousin texted in the family chat to Mary. She said, "If you don't stop sounding like that."
Tell Miriam to get that hate out of her heart.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, y'all. At the end of the day, the teams, they just show their true colors. This was the New Orleans Saints Super Bowl. Let's keep it a book. This was their Super Bowl. Do y'all know how the energy was in the city before the game happened? How many people we had tell us there was somebody who lied, told us that they were from San Francisco.
Yeah. So I'm not even from New Orleans, baby. I'm from San Francisco. I was like, girl.
Coach Ron was like, wait, why you sound like that? Oh, I've been living here for 12 years, baby.
Yes, exactly. She sounded exactly like that, y'all. Like, she had the heaviest New Orleans accent you've ever heard.
I'm like, wait, so 12 years do that to you? Oh, yeah, baby. And I go home every year. And see my family, baby. I come here, I say, what's that? Like, what? Sad, baby. I was just coming to see everybody. I want to make sure everybody good. Like, and you from the Bay Area? But the point that I'm making is everybody was talking about how they're not Saints fans, and people were talking about. I had people tell me, "Oh, I hope y'all win," because I'm not even a Saints fan. Then you go from that to random people riding by on bicycles with Bluetooth speakers playing "Chop us out, chop 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 us out, chop us out." Like, wait a minute, I seen you 24 hours ago. You was dancing on the side during the parade. Like, oh yeah, the swag surf, y'all. Yeah. Oh, I like put my own little stank on it. Like, okay, chill out. We was in the parade. There's a dude came up to me. He was like, "Hey man, no, I'm sorry." He was like, "What's that, baby? Hey, look, I live here in New Orleans now, but I went to Grady High, baby. And look, I'm a Saints fan. No, I'm a Falcons fan, baby." I was like, "You trying to dap me up?" I'm like, "Man, who you dapping up?" Like, no, I'm a Falcons fan, baby. I'm a Falcons fan. Man, this is beautiful. Like, look, what? Then you could probably, if we could go find that young gentleman right now.
He's a Saints fan.
He's a Saints fan.
Yeah.
He's a Saints fan. He probably somewhere, "Here we come to get you." Look, I need y'all to get Uncle Steve. Uncle Steve was over there dancing. They were playing that song. "Here we come to get." Uncle Steve over there a little bit more. He'll do the church, the church hand clap. You were two-stepping with it. Here we come to get you. Okay, a little bit. Here we come. I'm like, cool out. Oh,
He's like, oh, it's a good song. It's a good song. I can't help it.
You know, Uncle Steve is, man, it's just so addictive, though. It's just so addictive. I'm like, okay, chill out now. We're in enemy territory. We can listen to it later. Oh, man. Karen's in here. Karen says, we should have beat the Aints by multiple scores. I'm sick. That we're the ones that broke their 7-game losing. Man, yeah, but
we're
I mean,
also the ones that we weren't the ones that started it. We were the next one.
We were the next team.
Yeah,
we,
the next
we actually started the streak.
The streak, yeah.
So they lost their first game, but whenever they went streaking, you know, they went loser streaking. We started that, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, I mean, what was it? No, I mean, shoot, there's a whole lot of things that's happened since the last time the Saints won a game. We done had Halloween, presidential election, and the time has changed. Time fell back. There's a lot of things that's happened since the last time the Saints won a game.
Big Lo got out the doghouse.
Big Lo got out the dog. Yeah. Big Lo got out the doghouse. Thank you, everybody, for the hashtag free Big Lo's. Big Lo got out the doghouse. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of things happened since the last time Saints won a game. But, it was one of them situations where it was just a matter of time. Jamar says, hey, man, they got to give Cool a breathalyzer before the game. Dang, go. Man.
Everybody think he was drunk, huh? He's partying a little too hard on bourbon.
Well, look, I'm going to tell you something. I think I kind of put a lot of it on Jack Spade.
What you mean?
Cool really went downhill after Jack Spade was talking to Cool on the sideline at that Seattle Seahawks game.
He did, yeah. He missed. Yeah, that's when he first started missing.
Jack Spade was trying to talk to Cool. One thing about Cool, if you try to talk to Cool during the game, all right, some of the other players, like they'll like wave at you or like point you out or whatever. Nah.
No.
Cool.
Don't bother that man.
Look, don't even try to talk to Cool. And the thing is, man, my little cousin Destiny, that's her boyfriend. She got a crush on old Cool guy. But look, you try to talk to Cool during the game, he gonna ice you out.
Yeah.
He gonna ice you out. Yeah, you sit there looking crazy. You be looking crazy in front of a few thousand people. You be like, hey, Cool. I mean, cause he was like, this was Cool. This was Jack Spade. Hey, Cool. Hey, Cool. Do your thing, Cool. Cool, like, and walked off on him multiple times. I was like, Jack, leave that man alone. He don't want to talk to you. Bro, Jack tried to talk to Cool. 5 minutes later, Cool out there and shanked the field goal. I like, come on, Jack. Chill out, Jack. Cool ain't been the same ever since. So, yeah, I got to put some of that on Jack. I'm just playing. Y'all know Jack, my boy. But, yeah, I got to put some of that on Jack. TBI says, I put part of the loss on Kirk Cousins. He was forcing the ball to Mooney. And, man, yes, I'm glad someone pointed this out. He's forcing the ball to Mooney in London. If we are getting into the next level, we got to get the ball to Pitts. Yes, you are completely right. And also, it was one of them situations where your boy Bijan, he was actually open a few times in the flat where you could have just got some free, easy yards, but we just didn't do it. Midnight in here says, sing that thing, cuz you already know it, cuz
No.
Oh, yeah. Ultimate Stream TV, it says, Big Lo, we appreciate you coming to town. Rise up. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman tap. When last Coach, you seen Ultimate Stream TV? It been a while, ain't it?
Seen what now?
Ultimate Stream TV.
Oh yeah, I ain't seen
Man,
him.
it's been a minute, boy. It's been a minute there, bye. I ain't seen you. Ain't seen you there by 5. What's going on, man? Boy, they used to come out the woodwork. Boy, they come out the bayou. They come out walking out the bayou like Swamp Thing. Y'all see. Y'all young Thundercats don't know that about that.
Like Swamp
Like
Thing.
Swamp Thing. Y'all don't know that about that Swamp Thing, but that used to be the show. I used to love that show. Then what's was in here? Mickey Loomis like, oh yeah, I like Swamp Thing. Dwayne here says, we have a few Falcons in the city. They legit.
Okay.
We see them all this. Okay.
He's like, no, they're legit. They're legit.
Okay. Well, look, this is right here. Like he look. As a matter of fact, whenever he left, I said, all right, man, rise up. He's like, what?
Be quiet. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he started to talk to like, hey man, what's up, man? I see y'all doing y'all thing. This is beautiful, man. I'm like, all right, man, rise up. He's like, huh?
What?
I'm like, rise up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh man. Ghost Peppers in here says, what in the world, Bo? Cool just can't sit back and act like that didn't just happen today. You had to bring in someone this week to light a fire under him, if nothing else. Look, I'm not mad.
So he needs to be competing for his job?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't disagree with that.
Yes, there needs to be some level of competition.
I don't disagree with that.
Now one thing, Ghost Peppers, he did acknowledge that he feels like he cost us the game today.
Oh, he said that?
Yes, he said that this is probably one of his lowest points as a kicker. He said that he feels like we would have won if his performance wasn't as bad as it was.
Well, it's not a feeling, it's a fact. It's a fact.
So I mean, it's a situation where he acknowledged it. He says that he needs to play better. And but look, they're definitely right. I completely agree with both of y'all. I agree with you and Ghost Peppers, Coach Ronnie. You got to bring in some kind of competition, even if they're on the practice squad and they're kicking at practice. And you like. And the crazy thing is, y'all, is that the boys out there the whole time. Like if you come, we got there 2 hours before the game because we were in the suite. And Coach Ronnie, she don't believe in wasting no time. You in the suite, you gotta be there. And it was one of them situations where we get there, the whole stadium's empty. Cool's in there kicking. He was in there kicking.
Wait a minute. You know what it was? Before the game, Cool was over there hugging on all those Saints. And you were like, don't be hugging them. They're the enemy. He was dapping them up, hugging them, every last one of them.
He was just hugging. It was long hugs. Too.
Long, emotional, like deep hugs.
It was long, intimate hugs. Like where you could smell what kind of detergent they wash their clothes with kind of hugs. I like, hey, Bo, you like,
you smelling good. What you using?
All right, man. Yeah, I'm like, bro, chill out.
Like, calm down.
You
don't need no compliment.
Exactly. You still here having this love fest with everybody. Like, no, come on now. Come on. So, look, that might be what it is. As a matter of fact, that for the halftime show, it's the salute the service game for the Saints. So they had like some active duty. They had a band, active duty military band. They came and they performed. They sounded real good too. And they were performing on this side of the hash. Cool was behind them, kicking field goals all through halftime. So it's not a situation where he just don't practice. I don't know if it's a situation where he's in his own head or what. Now I did hear something about Cool. They said he changed the stance up. About how like he approaches the ball.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. They said he changed it up during the off season. So maybe that has something to do with it. But kicking is a lot like a golf swing. You could try to change one thing, and everything gets all cattywampus. Carrie says, I needed the last thank you, Big Low and Coach. Look, we appreciate it. Look, it's a situation where we gotta laugh to keep from crying sometimes. Winston Thornton in here says, what in the world, Bo? Shout out to my beautiful fiance, Juliana, the saying yes to the ring tonight. Congratulations, Winston. Man, you can't beat that. Man, y'all make sure you congratulate Winston, man. Much love to you, Winston. I see you, boy. I see you. Definitely. See Dub in here declaring his love for Midnighter. Definitely. Appreciate you. See Dub, congratulations, Winston. You already know Molly Miles in here with the Superman chat. He says, hey, y'all
Oh,
okay?
don't read that. Just take his money and
Y'all need
run.
some help.
Take his money and run.
Golly, Molly Miles. We good. Good. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Goodness gracious, boy. The hate is real. They win a third game. Y'all good over there? Oh, like, you tell y'all ain't never read the Bible. Golly.
What does that mean?
They talk about the straw in our eye. They talk about the straw in our eye. They got a raptor in their own eye. Like, y'all good over there?
Midnighter says she missed what you just said about her.
Oh, she missed what I said about her?
Yeah. Let's C double. Read the comment. C double comment.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. C Dub says, where is that? Oh yeah. C Dub says, I love you, Midnighter. C Dub in here declaring his love for Midnighter. Also, wait a minute. We got old Shady in the building. Shouts out to Shady. He says, I gotta talk a little bit of smack. I can hear him say, no. You gotta say it like,
you gotta do it in his
voice.
voice.
Say it like him. You can say it, come right. Say it like Shady.
You gotta get real soft. I gotta come talk a little smack.
It gotta be a little bit deeper. It gotta be a little bit deeper. It gotta be a little bit deeper.
Hey,
you gotta come in here and talk a little smack. You gotta talk some smack, Coach Rooney. Oh man, boy. You gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Cool. Ghost Pepper says Cool has actually been one of the worst kickers statistically of this year in the NFL. He's also the only kicker that's 50% or below from 40 to 49 yards. That's rough.
Ooh.
That's rough. Kerry says 2 of those missed field goals should have been easy touchdowns to London. If we're being real, shouldn't even been field goals. Now I know one of them. I think on that first or second drive, whenever he threw the ball to London and London bobbled it and went out of bounds, which I still feel like was a catch. I couldn't see. I'm pretty sure I had a better vantage point on TV. Kyle Pitts was open.
There's a couple of times I heard that he was open.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts was open, but we just missed him. So yeah, I don't know if it's a situation where Kirk is trying to force feed or what, but look, we definitely got to get, we got to spread that ball out a little bit better. You treat the ball like peanut butter, spread it.
Okay. Good advice. Thank you.
It's mine not good, Coach Ron. God Turner says a blind man can see that Cool is struggling. Hello, you already know what time it is. Shady's talking about, hey brother, chill, that's my mama. Say no, I'm sorry. Say, hey brother, chill. That's my mama. Oh man, Raymond Collins in here. What in the world, man? What's going on with you, man? God told you also says you play a little harder after losing 7. Exactly. You lose 7 straight games. You want things to change. Look, we over here. We just Cadillac. And the fact of the matter is what do we do? After we lost the Seattle Seahawks game, we turned around and we said, hey, let's really get on it. Then we beat the Dallas Cowboys pretty convincingly, not as convincingly as we should have.
Yeah.
And what happened? We came out here feeling ourselves.
Yeah.
Tell me something. When does a social media team ever take a picture of a coach coming to the game?
Who took a picture of a coach?
Raheem Morris. They take pictures of him like, oh yeah, coach is fresh. Like,
I don't care.
I don't care if he's fresh.
I don't care what he's wearing.
I don't care if he's fresh. You better come out here and get this dub.
Thank you.
You better come out here and get this dub. Don't be ordered. See, because the thing is, they said that the team got in last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know if they came in last night and they ordered some being gays or what. I don't know what happened. But I know one thing. They were showing up playing like they wasn't trying to do what they need to do. Definitely. C Dub says Pitts and Bijan were open and it cost us. I mean, look, I'm not disagreeing with you. There were a few times they were open and it cost us. Wait a minute. Tamir Smith is in here as
Number
well.
one Falcons fan.
Shout out to Tamir Smith, the number one Falcons fan.
Coming
Tamir
in here. Smith,
That's my little cuz,
super fan.
Tamir. Shouts out to Miriam. She said, we here. Here I go. Here I go. Yep. Better get ready to rumble. You know, in honor of New Orleans, you know, you gotta, you know, I would keep a New Orleans theme, but I'm mad at y'all. I'm mad at y'all. The fact of the matter is, y'all, is that I've been catching a lot of flack. You know, we were on the news yesterday. You know, shouts out to the Rise Up tour. Jack Spade, Thomas, and everybody over there, man. We got together. We did a parade. We had like 300, 400 Falcons fans. We just dancing down Bourbon Street, boy. You know, just dancing. Kid, I was doing my little. It's always been a dream of mine to do a second high, Coach Ronnie.
Yeah,
it's always been a dream of mine.
There has been.
And then, so at first I was walking. I just walking. Then like a New Orleans dude was like, nah, man, you got to put some steak on it. I like, oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about like this? You talking about like this? You talking about like this? You talking about? You talking about like this right here? I was looking down at my feet, looking back up the hill. I was like, okay. You talking about like that? They're like, oh, okay, you got it, big dog. You got it, big dog. So, we got retweeted by the Saints.
Not we, you got Big Low Country.
I'm sorry. I'm beefing with the Saints.
Big Low Country got retweeted by the official Saints Twitter page. They sent him a map from New Orleans back to Atlanta. Get out of here, Big Low.
Get Big Low. Get out of here. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh my God.
So you can tell. The crazy thing is they posted like right after the game.
They were waiting.
They were waiting on it.
They didn't like that post. They were hoping and praying.
Boy, look.
Guess what though, New Orleans? We still here.
We still here. Look, we ain't going. We've been a couple days here, so I don't know what y'all gonna do about it. We still here.
Matter of fact, we going to a cooking class first thing in the morning
tomorrow.
In the heart of the city.
I'll be up in there. I'll be like, nah, Coach Ronnie, you gotta whip that thing longer. We want that chocolate roux, baby. We want that chocolate roux. Let it sit a little bit longer, baby.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
So, the video shouts out to Troy, because Pastor Troy, he recorded one video that was circulating a whole bunch. And then it was one of them situations where the video, I think it's like at 800,000 views on Twitter. It got retweeted thousands of times. So all the Saints fans, they hitting me up like, man, Lo, you suck. Like, wait, what? Then somebody was like, yeah, Big Lo, get out of our city. And I was like, nah, I'm like, we actually stay here for a while. Like, yeah, your fat self will stay so you can eat.
No, yeah, they're like, you just staying for the food.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Big self.
Yes, of
just
course.
For the food on Big self. I like, look, first of all, I'm sexy.
That's right.
I'm sexy.
That's right.
I'm big and sexy. So.
And hungry, so I will be eating.
And I'm hungry too. So y'all get that out your. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I ain't did nothing to show y'all love.
You contributed to the city through your tourist dollars.
I contributed to the city. Look, everybody like, yeah, just go down there and spend that money. Like, you should want that. You should want that. I'm trying to help y'all economy. Dang, I tip well.
Yes, exactly.
Like, what's going on? Everybody's like, oh man, yeah, your big self just want to cut. Like, look, first of all, don't be I ain't say nothing about you. I ain't say nothing about you. Like you don't got 32 teeth. I ain't say nothing about you. Or you might have too many teeth. You might have 38, 39. I ain't say nothing about you. You say nothing, talk about me.
Like Tony's like, why we getting personal?
Ain't nobody say nothing about you. You
Oh,
calling me
gosh.
big. Calling me big. Shoot. You know, if your girlfriend probably tried to dance with me at Razoo's last night. I was like, nuh-uh. No. But your boyfriend on Twitter, he already don't like me. We ain't gonna do this. Like who? Oh man. Look here, man. Y'all know how we do. We always go here. One thing about the coaching staff, we gonna get on here, we're gonna have a good time, whether we win or lose. Like we ain't gonna be on here like not having good energy because life is too short, right? Football season is only so long. So you gotta get on here, you gotta have good energy. It can't be one of them situations where, you know, we come on here, man, woe is me. I'm so mad. Man, Raheem Morris sucks. Young Way Coop sucks. You know, I just can't stand it. Nah, you ain't gonna never see me do that. Because I love my team.
Yeah.
You know, Tamir says, hey, play the clip from the rap. I mean, is it appropriate? I don't think it's appropriate. I don't think, you know, we just lost. Coach Member says, Coach Lowe, Matthew Judon, is he washed? He doesn't look like his pre-injury self to me, but Lake isn't helping any of our pass rushers. Man, I don't know.
Let's talk about Jimmy Lake. Why don't you talk about that? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Mr. James Lake?
Man. It's like Maya said, Maya and one of the greatest rappers of all time, Silk the Shocker. I'll be moving on. Move on. Moving on. Moving up. Cause I'll be moved. See, I'm a no limit soldier. Know to keep it riding. You know the ones that make you say, and body.
He was a terrible rapper, but he was so cute. He was really cute. That was what he had going.
Now 1 to the 4, then 3 to the 2. I know you want to leave, but I'm saying what you going. No, that's not how you count.
What are you saying, Silk the Shocker? And why are you so offbeat? He was Blueface before Blueface.
He was Blueface for Blueface. Man, but the fact of the matter is, the point I was making is, it's time. What did Rafiki say at the beginning of Lion King? It is time. It's time to move on. Jimmy Lake, he just ain't that guy, man. It's like, you know, you got Derek Carr. You know, the boy shouldn't be able to see anyway because he wear all that eyeliner. But he coming out here seeing well, just throwing all these touchdowns and everything. Can't nobody made Derek Carr look good.
Yeah, that is true.
Made Derek Carr look good. That long touchdown he threw to Valdez-Scantling, he stood in the pocket for a good period of time. He ran forward in the pocket. Nobody was pushing the pocket forward. And he jumped in the air as he threw it. Like he didn't plant his feet, pointed his shoulder, and delivered the pass. He jumped up and threw the ball. I'm sitting here like, y'all, we making Derek Carr look good. Mm-hmm. Like this is where we at. This is where we at. We making Derek Carr look good. But look, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the decisions Raheem Morris wants to make. You know, they didn't make no moves at the trade deadline, and you know, this is what they're gonna have to deal with. JP in New Orleans Saints, he said, man, I told y'all got too arrogant. Look, man, we Atlanta, we gonna be arrogant. Like we gonna be arrogant. We're from the place where people started, you know, tricking our old cars. That's arrogance. Like, you know, you trick our old car, you ain't got no air conditioning. You know, Elite
But I
oil.
bet that paint job look good.
Elite oil. But I bet that paint job look good. I bet you them speakers knocking. You know, we from Atlanta, man. Oh man. Carrie says, and they did walking directions too. Yeah, they did walking directions back to Atlanta too. Dang,
Excuse me, New Orleans Saints. We have a car. In fact, we flew here. Thank you very much.
As a matter of fact, I got a fast car. Shouts out to Jimmy Lake's people.
Yes. They love that song.
They love that song. The Florida coaching staff. I remember we were riding in your car. Short story, guys. I got to tell y'all this. All right, so we was in Florida, official visit, and I guess they heard all of our country twang.
They said y'all like country music.
They're
right?
like, hey guys, y'all like country music, right? Man, I got some country. I don't know if y'all know anything about this. I was like, oh, okay, what you got? What you talking about? But I listen to pretty much everything that's out there, what you been to play? So you playing this song, you're like, yeah, like this right here. It was actually a remake of another song. I go, oh, okay. Hey, he gonna play some remake of Alan Jackson or something? Like what? Somebody that came out with something new?
Okay, you got a deep cut.
Okay. You play it. I got a fast car. I remember we were riding in your car, speed so fast I don't know what. I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, it's a good song. Is it country?
It ain't no country song.
Someone with the southern twang.
It ain't no country. It ain't no country song.
Does that make it country?
It ain't no country song. But the fact of the matter is, we heard this song all
on
weekend.
Repeat. It was on repeat.
That
was the only country song they played.
It don't matter where we went.
That was the only country song.
Every time we got in there, I got a fast car. It's like I go to sleep. I just remember. I remember we were riding in your car. I'm like, good.
That song is not country like Florida is not the South. They just struck out on all terms with me on that one.
Oh man. Samira, she says Saints fans all confused, thinking that they're gonna win, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you better take it in, huh?
She's like, you're not gonna play it, I'm gonna quote it for you.
Saints fans all confused, thinking that they're gonna win, huh? Oh, you better take it in, huh? That's what I'm talking about, cousin. That's what I'm talking about. Support your cousin. Much love to you. Ian says he wants us to predict the rest of the season. So I'm gonna say that for the end because we got to talk about these issues that we got going on.
Go back to Jimmy Lake because you didn't really get into it. And I'm seeing a lot of fire Jimmy Lakes in the comments.
Well, I mean, look, look, let's go ahead and put it out for the coach staff. Y'all feel like we need to move on from Jimmy Lake, like I mentioned earlier in that beautiful duet with Coach Roney. Put a 3 in the chat or 3E if you probably 3E nation. If you feel like we should hold on to him whenever the end of the season comes, put a 4 in the chat. I just want to know what everybody's thinking. Me, myself, and I feel like we don't want Jimmy Lake in the end. That's what I found out. Because Jimmy Lake is.
He is what? I feel like you're getting ready to describe him. He is what?
I feel like Jimmy Lake. I told Coach Roney, Jimmy Lake, based off of what we know from the folks that he's affiliated with, Jimmy Lake probably said, hey, Coach Heen, man, sometimes I just need some confidence in the booth whenever I'm calling these defensive plays. If you could you put some strippers up there for me? Like, if we have some strippers, that really, because you know how the strippers, like, they tell you all kind of stuff to make you feel good. And we have some strippers up there, no matter of fact, some scrippers. We have some scrippers up there that can, they just make me feel good about myself. Then, man, I could really call some good play. I feel like Jimmy Lake I feel like he thinks he's done all the work before the season.
Mm.
And I feel like it's one of them situations where he's done like a few tweaks, but he hasn't shown introspection and been like, hey, there's some big stuff that needs to change. Because the fact of the matter is that they told us, and you mentioned this, right? You mentioned this yourself, Coach, running during the game. They told us, hey, we want to play the soft coverage. We ain't gonna get that many sacks, but we ain't gonna be giving up big touchdowns.
No big chunk
They ain't taking big
plays.
shot plays down the field.
None.
And Valdez Scantling just running down the field,
Big, huge
big,
chunks.
huge chunk plays. The three most paid guys on the defensive secondary, Jesse Bates, AJ Terrell, Justin Simmons, escorting them down the field as he just running down the field, catching the big shot plays. I told y'all the issue that I have whenever you have all of these guys, your top 3 guys who are defensive backs coaches, is one of them situations where they're going to try to protect those DBs. And the thing is that one thing, and Shady, he'll tell you if he's still watching the show, one thing about defense is that nothing looks worse on defense whenever you mess up than blown coverage in the back end. And that's what they've been trying to prevent this whole season. But we're not getting any pressure up front. They're trying to get coverage sacks. So with that being said, it's like I feel like Jimmy Lake needs to go out of all those guys, out of Raheem Morris, Jerry Gray, and Jimmy Lake. Go ahead and get Jimmy Lake out of here. We need somebody who can specialize at helping these young Thundercats get to the quarterback. If we could do that, we'll be in a whole lot better shape. But I'm just not seeing the whole Jimmy Lake experiment is just rubbing me the wrong way. It's rubbing me the wrong way. Midnight said, we miss it. Then Shady says, I gotta say it like Shady. I got a fast car. I got a little bit. I got a fast car.
Y'all, he sounds just like that.
Oh man. Kerry says, like, why do we have Judon dropping back in coverage so much? Why can't we get to a quarterback to save our lives? At least we're good at second half adjustments, but another day, 0 sacks and 0 turnovers on defense. Yes, and the reason why we're dropping Judon back so much is because we're trying to protect those quarterbacks. We're trying to protect that secondary, those safeties, because we don't want blown coverage.
I mean, we definitely do make good second half adjustments. The Saints only scored 3 points.
Yes, they did.
The whole second half.
They did. And I mean, that's the same amount of field goals that Younghoe Koo missed. So
he missed 3 field goals. We missed 9 points and let the Saints score 3, and that was enough.
But we ain't making no excuses. We lost the game. Cut and dry, simple plain. So let's see what everybody's votes are. I said put a 3 in the chat if you feel like we need to move on from Jimmy Lake. If you feel like a situation where we need to keep him, put a 4 in the chat. Rick says 3 to 4 is not the answer, Jimmy. Oh, I'm sorry. 3-4 is not the answer. I'm sorry. That 3-4 defense is not the answer. Okay. Rounds 1 says 3 shouts out to Dre Murphy. He says 3. He says C-Dub says fire that bum. 3 Dr. Rick, C-Dub. Lex, shouts out to Lex in here. Lex says 3. Also, I need y'all to do a country boy favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. You hit that like button for me, I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day.
Yes, hit the like button like I have.
Oh, you
already. Not just now. Hit
Coach
the like button, y'all.
Coach Ron just lied, y'all. She didn't hit that like button. Also, I see my brother Trey Parrish in here. I'm pretty sure he was going through it because, brother Trey, boy, he be stressing. He goes to the fight, he be like, man, Lo, I don't know, man. I just Dr. Rick says 4 for Zach. Oh, daggone. So you want to get rid of Zach too? Good gracious. Tremel, he says, yeah, go ahead and get rid of him. Coach Ronan says 3 Shouts out 3 name. Mandy, Tamira, she's like, man, cuz your vocals are so beautiful. That's what she said. I told him, says 3. Dr. Rick says 4 for Zach and 3 for Jimmy. Daggum. Kenneth Lyons says 3. Trey says not the scrippers. Yes. I feel like he's like, hey man, we had some scrippers. Man, I love those scrippers. He's like, yeah, he like, man, don't you think that's a good song by 2 Chainz?
Atlanta artist. He must be telling us something.
Man, he must be trying to tell us something. You know what? I love them scrippers too. Let's get them up there in the booth. Like, wait, what? And send them, because, we want to be discreet. So send them up there in the trench coat. So they, like, wait, what you trying to do, Jimmy? Tell them that the trench coat, because, their kids out there and everything. So just tell them come in the trench coat and we'll be good. Oh, man. Kerry, Dr. Rick, they both say 3. Shady says, what the blown coverage is embarrassing. Make the DBs look bad. Yeah, so Shady, he'll tell you. Shady's a D1 athlete, Tennessee commit. He'll tell you more than anybody. One of the smartest guys I know when it comes to coverages. I ask him all the time about coverages. He'll tell you, but look, I mean, you have a situation where if a linebacker hits the wrong gap, defense looks bad. If defensive lineman, if he doesn't set the edge on the run,
set the edge.
That's right.
That's what I always say.
That's what Coach Rhoda always said. That's her first rule, Set the edge. She ain't gonna say nothing else.
Nothing else, but I'll say that.
She'll say set that edge. But the defensive end or the outside linebacker, if you don't set the edge, defense will look bad. But somebody else will come clean it up. But when them DBs have that blown coverage, you're gonna be looking at everybody like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all look completely inept. And that's what Jimmy Lake, Raheem Morris, Jerry Gray, that's what all of them are trying to prevent. They're trying to prevent a blown coverage, because I'm pretty sure it didn't look good whenever y'all seen Valdez Scantling running down the field for that deep pass.
No,
I'm pretty sure
it
all
didn't
y'all
look good in person. Definitely didn't look good on TV. Man,
boy. Pelicans know, he said, Big Low, tell Coach Roney, I know she enjoyed herself at the second line yesterday for the Atlanta
First
Saints.
of all, Pelicans Nola, I didn't go because I don't volunteer to sweat. Thank you very much.
Boy, it was hot, boy. Boy, it was hot. Man, I tell you, I was sweating. Coach Ron was like, "Hey, you gonna wear your t-shirt?" I was like, "Nah," because I got like a coach's shirt, and it's like, it kind of repels water because it was kind of cloudy. And I was like, I want to get rained on, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna wear this coach's shirt." Boy, I got bad, boy.
Dripping.
I gave Coach Ron a hug.
Sweat. I had to push him away. It was like, absolutely not.
And she don't like to do that. She don't want to push big.
I was in the AC in the room picking out a cute outfit. Thank you very much, Pelicans Nola.
Man, it was hot out there, boy. It was hot. I enjoyed it though. Look, everybody talk about, yeah. So how did that work out for you? I would do it again. I'd do it again. Everybody talking about, yeah, so y'all did parade and everything. How that work out? If we could do one tomorrow, I'd do it again. I caught a rise up tour up right now. Hey, y'all, meet me at the corner of Canal Street and Bourbon by the Walgreens. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Do it. We'll do it again. We don't care. We're crazy. Like, but y'all know, so this for next year. Like, we don't care. Oh, man. Trey says, man, he's like, y'all must have been talking trash to Cool. Man, no, I told you.
Trey was at that game when Jack Spade was talking trash.
Was Jack Spade. I'm telling you, that was Jack Spade. He was trying to talk to him. And we were like, hey, Jack, chill out, man. That man ain't trying to talk to you. That man went out there just shanked the field goal. I like, see, come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. That time y'all on Jack Spade show, you asked him, say, hey, Big Low said, are you the reason why Cool's missing all these field goals? Shady says, Shady says, and I don't sound like that. He says, and I don't sound like that. I can't help that I talk smooth. That's just my vocals, little twin.
Dead on. You sounded exactly like him.
I don't sound like that. I always wonder why he sounded so good singing Scissor. That'd be a Shady song, boy. That Scissor. Shady, he be hearing that. I can't lose when I win. See, he hit it better because his voice smoother. It's smoother. It's smoother and softer. Smooth and softer. Smooth and softer. Okay, Shady. I hear you, boy. I hear you. Whenever he comes to the house, he be in the garage, he be in that cake and talking to the girl. Yeah, so what you doing? Oh,
No, he doesn't. He studies and prepares and plays video games.
oh,
Move
okay,
on. Move
okay.
on. Moving
You
on.
be in that cake.
Moving on.
It's a bakery.
And eating.
Boy, yes. Paige's Bistro. You be in that cake. Hey, yeah, I'm just here playing 2K. What you doing, little twin? You ain't doing nothing. All right, Shady. All right. It sounded like cousin.
Don't believe it. Keep it moving.
Sound like cousin back in 2001. You better chill out.
The 99 and the 2000.
99 to 2000. Oh man, Molly Mall, he hating. He talking about for man. Molly Mall just trying to put us in the same situation that the Saints in. We ain't going streaking like y'all, Molly Mall. We ain't doing that. Y'all be back to y'all losing weight soon.
Are there enough games left for us to go streaking the way they did?
No. Y'all got that record this year. Y'all did it. Y'all broke that record. Congratulations. Shout out to Larry Dixon way he on here. Much love to Larry. Great content over there. He says 3. He feels like it's time to move on. Brandon said, let's move on. Ghost Pepper says Judon is doing poorly in one-on-one matchups, and there's a certain extent of football where it doesn't matter what the scheme is or what your teammates are doing. You have to win the one. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. And Raheem Morris said himself, he was like, yeah, he has to do better at he's not performing up to expectations. So I mean, look,
who's not performing up to expectations?
Matthew Judon.
Oh, he said Judon's not performing.
Mm-hmm. We traded for him with a third round pick. He has not met the expectations. So like, look, we gotta figure things out. Jamel thinks culture. He says, who that at the end of December? That's them on the bench. I mean, on the sofa. That's who that is. People talking trash to me, talking about, yeah, man, just rise on out of here. Rise on. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Y'all got us this time, but hopefully we'll see y'all in the playoffs.
Bang, bang.
Oh, my bad, dog. I hadn't mean to. My bad, man. You probably should have just went ahead and lost this one so you could have got that first pick, but your pride and your ego got in the way. Did you remember that, Cody? I didn't say all that, but you should have lost this one. But I said, man, ain't no problem. We'll see y'all in the playoffs. Oh, my bad. You're like, man, let's go. Let's get out of here. Like, nah, man, let's talk. Like, no. Where you going? Man, this is our hotel right here. They literally went in the hotel. They wasn't even staying in. You know that comes on?
They didn't come back out. I think they got confused. They got flustered.
They didn't get confused. They got flustered. They went in the hotel. They wasn't even staying in. And then they came back out a little bit later on when we were crossing the street. Mm-hmm. Like, look, you don't gotta hide from the smoke. You can't dodge the smoke. The smoke rises up. That's what smoke does. It rises up.
Aha, I see what you did there. And I like it.
Oh man. Trey says, I bet they ain't had that good cornbread down there.
Sure didn't.
Sure did.
Nestle food ain't have nothing on the food we had.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nothing. Not even close.
New Orleans, they have better food, but what you call it, sweet food. The Mercedes-Benz sweet food is better than the Caesar salad Superdome. I mean, Little Caesar pizza. So pizza. I mean Caesar's Superdome. What's the way? I get it right. I get confused.
You get it right.
I get confused every now and then. Oh, good. They ended up winning again like pizza. He was so excited.
The little Caesar came out there on the field.
Came out there, little slice of pizza. Half
slices.
Like pizza. He just walked off. Like, okay. Okay, I hear you. Wait a minute. Shady says, come on, bro. Get to the point, cuz. Don't get mad at me. Maybe you get some hanging earrings and you already see. I hear you, Shady. I hear you. Talking about I need to hanging earrings. Boy, I got hanging earrings, boy, the whole world be in trouble. Everybody would know what to do. If I got to hang earrings, some things just gotta be done in
It ain't
moderation.
safe. It ain't safe.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. She does that. Big Low, let that boy spit his game. Oh, he be spitting the game now. He be spitting the game. He be like, one time I went out there. He did like we used to do back in the
What
day.
are we doing?
Huh?
What conversation are we having?
Oh, I'm talking about Shady. I went out there one day. He did like we used to do back in the day. We used to turn the radio on.
So you couldn't hear. And you talk lower than the radio.
Yeah, you talk
so
lower than the
nobody
radio.
can hear you.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I went in there to get something out the fridge. Oh, my bad. I went back out.
I don't believe that.
I like, do you think?
I don't believe that. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Coach Rhoda does not like to hear about her baby talking to girls. Boy, she don't like hearing Shady talking to girls. She thinks he's so innocent. Oh man. But as far as the offensive side of the ball goes, I have issues.
What are they?
We're forcing the ball to Darnell Mooney way too much.
Yeah. Yes.
We're forcing the ball to Mooney.
Who was he throwing to when that interception happened?
I think he was throwing to Drake.
Okay, it was to Drake, but equally him as well.
Yes, he was forcing the ball to Drake too much. I felt like we were throwing the ball too much altogether. To be honest with you, like I mean, Bijan Robinson, he started off kind of slow.
Yeah, he did.
But Bijan Robinson was eating. Tyler Algier, he was eating as well. So I mean, it's one of them situations where I feel like we could have had a little bit more balance.
We were definitely throwing the ball too much. There was one point on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. We threw it, and
I was just like, why didn't we just get the one? Like, we just needed 1 yard, y'all.
Bro,
and running was being effective. It was getting 3 to 4 yards per run. So why didn't we just run?
Well, I'm sitting here looking at the stats right now. So statistically, we were pretty balanced, but I feel like we could have ran it more. So we had 38 pass attempts. We went 23 of 38 for 306 yards. We ran the ball 32 times. It's crazy. Bijan Robinson ran the ball 20 times for 116 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaged 5.8 yards a carry. Then Tyler Algier ran the ball 11 times for 59 yards, 5.4 yards a carry. You're literally averaging a first down every 2 carries. All those 3rd and 1s and everything, we legit could have converted on a few more of them, because on 3rd down we went 5 of 14. Like that's not efficient. That's not the kind of ball that we want to play. So it's one of them situations where we legit need to tighten up. We need to do better. Monty Cushioning and here what in the world, but what's going on with you, man? Dr. Rick says, where's Jace McClellan at? I mean, Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier, they doing the look. I mean, offensively, we almost put up 500 yards. We have 468 yards. They say, if you get 500 all-purpose yards, or I'm sorry, offensive yards in a game, like the offense did their job. We did enough to win. But I mean, once again, we could have converted a little bit more on 3rd down, and the issues that we had with Coop. It's one of them situations where we got to tighten up. Shady, he also says, you lame for that, bro. Coach Ronan know what's going on. Says, I ain't helping you no more. What I do? What I do?
You talk too much.
What you talking about?
You talk too much.
Dang, go Shady. I thought we were, I thought we were boys, Shady. Man, little cuz. Dang, come, cuz on. Yeah. What? I'm gonna have to call little cousin up. Man, Shady just said he ain't helping me no more. He showed up, put me in the game the last time, boy. I appreciate you, though, boy. Bye. Best way man in the country.
C Double said you dry snitching like Kirko.
Well,
You just kept going too.
I ain't snitch on Shady.
Dry snitching.
I ain't say nothing that I heard. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. So,
You didn't say anything specific, but you told us
Exactly.
generally.
Shady, no, I won't tell.
No,
He know
no,
that.
you cannot sing that
His
because you telling all the secrets.
Shady, you just know that. Your secrets are safe with me. You know I got you, cuzzo. You know I got you. Man. But, I mean, look, it's one of them situations where offensively we're doing good, but it's also one of them situations where we could be a whole lot better. Because whenever, look, for example, you get ready to play the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos got a legit defense. They're third in the league in points allowed. I'm sorry,
wow.
yardage allowed
Wow.
per game. They only let 179 yards go.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Like the Denver Broncos are legit.
Yeah.
So it's like if you play a game like you did with these Saints, excuse me, where they're missing so many pieces and you can only put up 17 points, that's not gonna work. Because one thing about Sean Payton, he might not put up 25, 30 points, but he's gonna put up some points. So we legit got to figure things out in that regard. But Zach Robinson, I see a lot of people in the chat talking about, hey man, Zach Robinson is one of them guys where we might need to move on from him. This is his first time calling offensive plays, y'all. I don't know if it's a situation where we need to move on from him because we've seen a lot of good things. And like I said, we got 468 yards. We would have killed to have that last year.
Yeah, true. Completions would have been nice last year.
Completions, look, we celebrated completions like
in general would have been nice.
First downs was like a 2-point conversion. Like we celebrated that kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, I'm done with Zach Robinson. I feel like he has a little bit of maturing to do. And some of this, I mean, let's be honest, you got to put on Kirk Cousins too, because Kirk Cousins was trying to force feed the ball to a few
missing open receivers,
and he was missing open receivers, and he was holding that ball too long.
He was holding it so long.
He was holding that ball too long.
Oh my God!
He was getting a little bit
Kurt, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Shady says, knowing I'm your wingman, you gonna do that, bro. Next time I'm dry snitching. Could do it be like that.
I told you were talking too much.
Dang, go, could. Because gonna make it up to you. I got you, fam. I got you. Dr. Rick says, but you're right. He grew up in that. Oh, you talking about Kurt? I thought Kurt was from Michigan.
I have no idea. He's from Michigan.
On the Viper down to Michigan. Trey said, we ought to break that thing down. So I'm saying, why you know how we do it? Break it down. Who that? One of your new R&B singers.
Break it down.
Break it down.
You gotta give it a little more. The only thing I'm thinking about is the old school song. Break it down. Nah. I don't want nobody else to hear the sound. No. You don't know nothing about that.
Nah, I'm trying to think about what these new R&B singers, they don't really sing.
No, they don't. Some of them don't.
Oh, go. Who's that?
Shout out to Rod Wave.
Wow. Sabir gonna get you.
I
know. Wow. Dang, I was thinking about you last night. It was earlier today because we seen the flyer. Rod Wave gonna be in New Orleans December the 13th. I was like, man, boy, look, cuz you would love to see that right now. But man, I can't remember who it was. But I want to ask y'all, are y'all still confident in Kirk Cousins after this performance? Because I've seen that on Twitter a few times. A few people were saying, man, I don't know if I'm that confident in Kirk Cousins after this right here. And I'm sitting here like, oh, he threw like 200 something yards. So if you are confident in Kirk Cousins, put a 3 in the chat. If you're wavering, because I seen somebody say something about Michael Penix Jr., Put a 4 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all think. T. Terry says, where's Q at? Look, man, shouts out to Big Q, man. You know, Big Q, he hit me up, before the game was over. So, hey, Lo. Hey, Lo, I know you coming true, right? I'm like, I'm going to sign through that. Q, it's all right. I'm going to come through that. Like, okay, Lo, I'll just make it sure. Q,
First
man.
of all, my man doesn't run from the smoke. He was
No.
on Q's show
I create
as
it.
soon as the game was over.
I create smoke. I'm the original hot boy. I create smoke. You hear that, Saint fans? I'm the original hot boy. I'm hot like a firecracker. I'm hot.
Yes, you are. You hot.
Hot. Shoot. I couldn't rake leaves
You
growing up.
hot like a skillet waiting for the fish. You
Hello.
hot.
Hello. I couldn't rake leaves growing up.
What you do?
I create forest fires. Me and Smoking the Bear still beefing. We still beefing. Golly. Man, I'm so hot the government make me go to one side of the world whenever the weather changes.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hey, it's winter over here now.
You got to get on out of here.
You got to get on out of here. You're going to throw the whole economy off. Shoot, they talk about global warming.
There you go. Somebody said you were looking for me.
Someone said that you were looking for me. Here I go. Talk about running from some smoke. I ain't running from nothing. Wait, and I ain't never ran from I ain't about to pick the state and start running. Get money. Talk about running from some smoke. I ain't running from no smoke. Shoot. Ann said it's cool fault. Good and great. So Coach Ronan, she says 3. So Coach Ronan, you're still confident in Kirk Cousins' abilities to successfully
I think before Kirk Cousins came here, when he was in Minnesota, he was hot sometimes. Sometimes he's lukewarm, and sometimes he's cold.
Yeah.
Like that's just how he runs. He's a little inconsistent, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he like that water heater that's about to break.
Yeah, but you still get some good use out of it and hold on to it till it falls apart.
That's it.
So I'm still ride with Kirk Cousins.
Okay. And I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Termel says he good. Termel put the eyes in here. See? All right, Coach Ronnie. You see what you did? I just see. I don't know why you did that. You knew better than that.
So you think Rod Wave be singing? Is that what you saying to me? You think he a singer? I mean, kinda, yeah, and kinda no.
I think I need therapy after listening to him.
He's so depressing.
Boy, it just be depressing me, boy. I like, bro, man, life is kind of tough, ain't it? Like, times is hard. Golly.
What are these kids going through? They love this.
Like I said, I seen the clip right away. He was like at the end of the concert, he just fell off a scalpel. Like he was like, "Oh man, you know what?" Like,
he's like, "Yeah, is he okay? We love you, Roy.
Is he somebody
out here and rap, sing, kinda?"
I was like, somebody better check on him. Like, this part of the show. You know me, I'm the old man. I'm there like, I'm Googling, like, was that for real?
Mary said we need to get back on topic.
Okay, my bad. But yeah, I be worried about that young man.
Worried about that young man.
What's going on? How much love? Man, but yeah, I mean, as far as like Kirk Cousins goes, I think it's one of them situations where I agree with you, Coach Ronnie. I feel like it's one of those cases where he needs to just stay the course, go back to the drawing board, realize, like, hey, I had a few guys open and I missed them. I don't need to hold the ball too long. And, it's one of them situations where, I think we'll be good because this is one of Kirk Cousins' worst games that he's had this year. He still threw for, how many yards he threw for? He still threw for 306 yards,
Yeah, I know. I saw in the fantasy points.
one interception, no touchdowns. And that interception that he threw, he was trying to force it. So look, it's one of those things that we need to. I think we need to appreciate it because we could still have Mister. My daughter, she asked me where I'm going. I said I gotta go to Las Vegas. So you could still have that.
You could still. Who is that?
You know who that is. You know who that is.
Oh my gosh.
So I mean, look, let's appreciate what we got. And I feel like we should put the blame on who we should put it on in regards to Jimmy Lake. Like Jimmy Lake he's an issue. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Those the people that we came across were like, yeah, my mentor is your defensive coordinator. I was like, man. When he told me that, I was like,
I'm out.
I was like, man, I thought we were gonna make a run. Like, wait a minute, y'all people? Like, dang,
so y'all like know each other.
So you coached under him.
Okay. All right, cool.
Y'all got the same kind. Dang,
Cool.
Man. But look, it's one of those situations. Hopefully, Raheem Morris will step in, do what he needs to do, and we'll be good moving forward. But as far as what this means for the Atlanta Falcons, we're 6-4, a real good position to be in. And we're still 2.5 games up in the division. Tampa Bay lost today. Unfortunately, it's a situation where the today the catfish ate. The bottom feeders ate today.
Goodness, who are the bottom feeders?
Carolina and New Orleans.
My goodness.
Yeah, Carolina and New Orleans, they won today. So the catfish ate today. So it's one of them situations where we got to make sure that they don't creep up on us. Like we do got wins over both of them. So I mean that's to our advantage. But we split with New Orleans, and hopefully we could go ahead and sweep Carolina. But if we could go ahead and get like 10 wins, get double-digit wins, this division is ours for sure. But the thing is that can you do it? Because if you play like you did today, it's not one of those cases where it's going to happen. We gotta make sure that we come out and we have the same energy every time we come out, because there's been times where we came out with a certain energy and other times we came out with a different kind of energy. That Seattle game and the game today, it was like, like do y'all want to go ahead and compete? And that's one of those questions. I used to ask the team back in the day, like, hey guys, are we competing tonight? Are we playing today? Are we we just trying to get back on Call of Duty? I know it just came out, but are we playing today? We playing ball today. So I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. Saints fans that's watching, I got this dub this time, and I really hope that y'all enjoy your third win of the season. Of course,
that was shady.
Huh?
That was shady.
You feel like that was shady?
I mean, it is just their third win. That is true.
It's true.
The season's almost over, and it's their
shady,
third.
or
But
that's
true? Great. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, what are we, like a couple of weeks from Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Hey, I mean, some people it takes longer to get certain.
Mayor said, "Just say congratulations."
I said congratulations. I said congratulations. Congratulations. I'm just saying, I mean, some people, it takes longer to get to certain places. I mean, the Saints fans, they came and they said, hey, yeah, y'all did all that parade in the second line and that old fake second line yesterday. And how did that do you? I was like, man, look, I hear what you're saying. Congratulations on getting half as many wins as we got. I think that's a big accomplishment for y'all. Congratulations on being 3-7. winning 30% of your games. That's if you were in school, you would have failed. So congratulations on that. It's a great accomplishment. It's a real thing. You act just like your people. It's all you.
Yeah, you his people.
Talk about you.
So you.
Oh man, Tramel says 8 losses next week. Book it. Okay. Pelican says 3 wins and 1 with a new head coach. Okay.
And as we saw, the stats show everybody wins with the new head coach. You see it keep going.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Once that fire and desire done burned out.
That newness wears off.
The honeymoon stage over with now. Y'all done had y'all Super Bowl. Let's see how it go next week. Whenever y'all play, hold on. Who y'all got next week?
I think they play the Browns.
Oh, y'all got the Browns? Yeah. Y'all can lose that game.
What?
James finna come here and whoop up on
Oh,
y'all.
yeah. Jameis is coming back.
James coming back whooping up on y'all.
Huh.
We're going to see if it's one of those situations where the fire and desire has burned out. Or if Rizzy can continue, if Rizzy can keep it going. I got a feeling Rizzy and the rest of them players are going to be saying, we've only just begun. I don't think that's going to be happening. It's going to be one of those situations where we don't even talk anymore. We don't even know where we are.
There you go. You got to hit it.
What's going to happen when the Saints river runs dry? That's the question.
Well, who cares? We're done with them for this year.
Yeah, unless we see them in the playoff.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. They ain't gonna make it. That's tough. Look here, man. I need y'all to make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, make sure that you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you're a Saints fan that's hate watching, please continue to hate watch. We enjoy it. If you're on Twitter watching, make sure that you come over to YouTube to Big Low Country Sports. Big Low Country Sports. Come over there and hit that subscribe button. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach. Love to sit around and talk about sports. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight. You came in here to chill out with us. Atlanta Falcons 6-4, but we're going to keep this thing going and see if we can make this playoff run. And the goal is eventually to win a game in New Orleans this year. And it don't got to be during the regular season. That's the goal. All right, man. Y'all take it easy, Bo. What in the world, Bo?